Let's begin our guided practice question number 1. Again, please make sure that you have a pencil or a pen and you're following along with me as I take these notes. So we're going to begin our multiple choice elimination routine with step number 1, which is to read the question and find the question clue. Question number 1 says, which claim about the kelp carbon pool is best supported by evidence from the information and the model above? I've already boxed out the question clue because it's telling me that I need to observe the model, which I already did in part 1. Next, we are going to review all 4 choices before deciding, because it kind of gives me a clue of what type of evidence do I need to look for within this model over here. I don't want to just start looking at the model and don't know what I'm looking for. That will waste time. So, choice number 1 says, the carbon storage is higher with the otters present because the sea otters eat the sea urchins. Choice number 2 states, the carbon storage is higher with the sea urchins present because they control the kelp population. Choice number 3 says, the carbon storage is lower with the otters present because the sea otters eat the kelp. Choice number 4 says, the carbon storage is lower with the sea urchins present because they carry out autotrophic nutrition. So now that I've kind of understand what these choices are asking me, they want me to see information about how much carbon storage it is. So if it's higher or lower, and that means numbers. So the part of this model that I'm going to pay close attention to are these lovely numbers at the bottom and what they represent. So based on this, I can see that with otters, there is more kelp carbon pool. There's a lot more. There's higher carbon storage. Without otters, there is less carbon pool. So there is less carbon storage. So let's start crossing out the traps, which is step number 3. So immediately, I'm going to start crossing out where it says carbon storage is lower with the otters. I know this is incorrect because I can clearly see that with the otters, the kelp carbon pool storage is higher. Nice. So then I'm going to start thinking about what else could I possibly cross out. I want to keep choices 1 and 2 just because I know that something higher is happening over here. So I'm going to start looking at question 4. The carbon storage is lower with the sea urchins present because they carry out autotrophic nutrition. This is just scientifically wrong. In the text, it said that the sea urchins are heterotrophs, which means that they do not get their energy from the sun. So this is the wrong vocabulary anyway, and we're going to cross it out because it's the wrong process or the wrong fact. It does not make sense based upon the information we got in the reading. Now I'm stuck with choice number 1 and choice number 2. So choice number 1, again, is saying that carbon storage is higher with the otters present. And I agree with that because the sea otters eat the sea urchins. I also agree with that because they said it in the previous text. But just to double check, because I want to make sure that I'm choosing the best answer, and I need to know why I'm ultimately eliminating choice number 2. This one says carbon storage is higher with the sea urchins present because they control the kelp population. This one is backwards, cause and effect. When there are many sea urchins, kelp is destroyed. So carbon will actually decrease in this case, not increase. So we're crossing that one out and we're choosing number 1 as our final answer.